Hello, Tomatronic here, and welcome back to the second of these very short tutorials here in Rimworld, where I'm just showing you how to get started with the game, how to navigate some of the menu systems, and how to get started building your first little colony. Now, in the last episode, we built a basic bedroom for our character here, Tutorial Tommy. So he's got somewhere nice to sleep. And he's got a nice little side table there, end table, sorry. And he's also got a dresser to keep some of his things in. And in this tutorial, I'm going to show you how to get some basic power set up in your base and some lights and how to connect everything up. So I'm going to get another room built. Obviously, when you're playing a real game, you're not going to have all these resources at your disposal immediately. And your colonists are not going to be as highly skilled as Tutorial Tommy is. So it's going to take you a little bit longer, maybe, to build up some of the things that I'm showing you here. But this is literally just to show you what things look like, how things work, and how to best get started in the game. So I'm going to get him to quickly lay down the flooring and the walls for this new room. I'm not necessarily saying either that this is the best way of building. I'm not saying bedrooms need to be that big. They can actually be a lot smaller, and your colonists can get away with being happy in there. If you ever want to check the statistics of a room, go down here to the bottom right corner, and you can click on this icon here, which shows room stat display. Then when you hover over a room, it's going to show you, for example, the impressiveness is 32, the wealth is mediocre, blah 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 blah. The cleanliness is dirty and the beauty is ugly. So the idea for all of that is to get all of those as high as possible, obviously, to keep your colonists as happy as possible. But sometimes you're not in a position at all to worry about the beauty of the environment or the happiness even of your colonists. So Tommy's just finishing off this new room here. He's chopping down the trees that are in the way. And once all the trees are down and all the walls are built, he will start to lay the roof down. There we go. I've obviously got this on high speed as well. You can play it on a lower speed if you like, but for the purposes of the tutorial, I think it's fine to be a bit quicker. So I'm going to go to power now in the architect menu. I'm going to choose a wood-fired generator and lay that down in the corner. And then I can go back to furniture and I can build some lights around the rooms. And then I could go back to power again. Get some power conduit and run the power conduit from the generator to the different lights. Now, some things I'll show you in a minute, they don't need to be right under the power line for it to work. The power can jump quite a long distance, about, I don't know, I'd say about 3 squares at a guess. So it's not always essential to build lines all the way around under every single appliance that needs it. But bear in mind that if one connection gets broken, you can stop the chain, obviously, the circuit, which can be quite annoying. It's always good to carefully plan out where you're building your power cables. Try and keep them away from any areas that might be fighting, where they might get destroyed. And this becomes especially difficult when we're dealing with turrets and defenses later on in the game. So Tommy is just going to go about doing what he's doing, eating and resting. He's going to go to his bed and rest, as you can see there. And we will catch up with him again in the morning. Okay, so Tommy's awake. He's going to carry on building all the lights and the power conduit that I laid down before. And then once that's done, I can stock the generator with some wood, and we will get some power and some light in our little base. Oh, he's already refueled it. Perfect. There we go. So we have light now. We have power. There's still maybe 1 or 2. Sometimes when you lay a power conduit down and then put a light on top, it deletes it. So you might just have to go through and add those again extra after the lights have been built. But there we go. They should be finished off rather soon. Alright, so you have basic power now in your base, and some basic lights set up, which go a long way to helping your colonists stay in a good mood if they're not walking around in the dark. In the next episode, we are going to use this power a little bit more and create a refrigerated environment. Thanks very much for watching. Please leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you again very soon in the next tutorial. Bye bye.